A difficult one, but you're fourth right, Gabby. We're going to settle this. Who is the best number 9 in the world at this moment? Is it Kane, Lewandowski, Haaland, or Benzema?
Harry Kane. For me.
I thought you'd say that,
Because I feel like Harry Kane's doing it season after season in the best league in the world. No offence to the Bundesliga, but it's not as hard as the Premier League. La Liga's not as hard as the Premier League. So I'm going to give it to Harry Kane. And I feel... Look at the goal he scored the other night with his left foot against Everton. That's a hard goal to score, Al. I think I would have shanked that. He would have went out for a goal kick. So I think we don't give Harry Kane the credit he deserves. Like, he's an outstanding striker, and for me, the best in the world at the moment. And people will get carried away after last night and say, oh, now Benzema's the best in the world. People will change it after every game, but I'm sticking with Harry Kane.
What about now on the other side of it? Defending. Could you believe that this game should have been over at half time for me?
I thought Michael Keane was the worst performance this week, but these PSG defenders have made him look like Beckenbauer. Honestly, I was watching the game and I was thinking, Marquinhos for the third goal, Ali. Like, what happened to defenders just clearing the ball? He's tried to like just pass it across the box. Benzema scores. Like, just know the right times to get rid of the ball and the right times to play. But defenders nowadays don't just do the basics of clearing it.
Do you know who's a good player? And he'd be a world beater if he had a left foot. Who's the Real Madrid young boy on the left side, Al? He kept cutting in on his right.
Vinicius.
Yeah. He's a talent.
He's a player.
Vinicius, he is a talent, isn't he?
It's funny, but Gabby's right. I mean, I thought, particularly in the first half, I thought it could have been over with PSG and Mbappe in particular, a little bit unlucky with the offside goal and things like that. But then the level of defence, the quality of defending from PSG was so poor for guys at that level. I couldn't believe it.
Mbappe. No, but Ali, even the second goal for Benzema, there's 6 PSG defenders in the box. There's 2 Real Madrid players, and they're all just looking at him.
And you think the headers he had, chances with the headers he had. And yet, up to an hour, PSG had the cigars out.
I'll tell you what though, Gab, Big Al and I were talking about it. What about Modric second half?
Wow.
Superb.
Wow.
Absolutely superb.
His age as well, 36 is he? 37? Yeah. Unbelievable player. Yeah. And you can see he's still got years in him. But the thing that annoyed me about the game though, Al, is that a big manager at PSG makes changes. If that was a Simeone or a Pep, Messi and Neymar would have been brought off after 60 minutes. The first goal goes in, Di Maria on, maybe Wijnaldum on. Yeah. That's what the big managers do.
Klopp. Didn't have 4 in the midfield.
Yeah, because when you're under the cosh, Messi's not going to be the one who's going to track back. No. Neymar's not going to do it. Mbappe was outstanding.
So are you saying then, Gab? Are you saying Poch is for the guillotine?
But they've only got one way of playing PSG. That's the only way they can play.
If Pochettino goes to Manchester United, then Manchester United won't be any better than they were this season. I don't see what he's done as a manager that deserves the Manchester United job. I just don't understand, because he will definitely get the chop from PSG after this embarrassing result. And what does that say about Manchester United if they're going in for him?
Can you? I agree totally what you're saying about let's change it. Let's flood the midfield. Let's stop them playing. It's game over.
But he's scared to, because he's not big enough to bring off Messi.
So that's the fault. But can you blame him for the catastrophic defending that lost him the game?
No, he can't. No, that defending, Al. I was watching it with my mate in London. I was thinking, really? Even the third goal, how easy they got through Vinicius on the left hand side. Honestly, that was some dreadful defending.
Right. So what about a positive Mbappe? He is a special footballer. Mbappe
last night. Wow. I don't. Al, who have you seen that's similar to Mbappe in the last 15, 20 years?
Well, he's Henry comes into mind, but he's more powerful than Thierry. He's not a lump, but I think he's more powerful. But his pace is sensational.
I see half Thierry Henry and half Brazilian Ronaldo put together. Make Mbappe.
That's a good example. What about his goal? All right, he had 2 goals chopped off offside. What about the dummy? I know it was offside. The dummy was brilliant. I fell off the sofa.
That's brilliant.
But you see, with Mbappe, Ali, you can tell that now he's probably thinking to himself, you know what? I'm 100% going to Real Madrid. I'll go to Real Madrid, link up with Benzema, who is a born winner, and he can be the star of Real Madrid now for the next 10 years. There's no chance he stays at PSG.
No, I think Have they not let his contract run out?
Yeah,
I'm sure they have.
he's going on a free.
It's probably done, isn't it?
Dear
It's probably
It'll be
done.
done.
Well, how
I'll tell you
exciting
right now,
is he? Obviously, Salah's amazing, Haaland's amazing, but no one excites me like Mbappe. You know that pure pace, Ali, and he's got skill.
Raw.
I mean, it's like.
But listen, before we go off this, I think, and I hope I'm proved right, I think for the English clubs left in, that was a good result because I think PSG are better than Real Madrid.
Yeah, but even when I was watching the game, Man City would have battered both of them last night. Would have battered both of them. Liverpool would have battered both of them. Real Madrid done amazing to get the result, but Liverpool and Manchester City beat both of them.
By the way, we
teams.
shouldn't forget, I was thinking last night exactly what you've just said. And then I thought, well, hold on a minute. United are still in there. Chelsea are still in there. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So the Premier League has a a strong force.
But like the lad said last night on BT Sport, that's the problem with PSG. They're playing such weak teams every week. Then they've got to step it up to the highest level against Real Madrid, and they can't do it for the whole game.
So Poch should have changed it, right? Because I've got a lot of people coming on here. For instance, I wish Poch had never been sacked at Spurs. He loved the club, and I believe he'd come back in a heartbeat. It's just a shame he wasn't backed by Mr. Skinflint Daniel.
But Al,
listen, I'm told, I'll say it again, I'm told if he comes back, that he only wants to go to Spurs.
Well, Ali, when Thomas Tuchel was at PSG, he didn't have the power to manage Neymar, Mbappe.
Yep.
That's why he left. That's why when he went to Chelsea, he didn't have it off Lukaku. He didn't have it. He's like, you're going to mess around and try and do these interviews. You're on the bench. I'm going to drop you. So any manager that's going to go to PSG and manage these superstars, it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
They're unmanageable.
Very difficult.
Okay, fantastic. I loved the game, by the way.
Yeah,
that for me was a proper game of football. Loved it at everything.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.